The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Discretion is advised.
Today, we're talking about cookies.
Why do they say accept all cookies? Of course I'm going to be like, yeah, all right.
Chocolate chip, Oreo, Girl Scout.
Love them. Period.
Peanut butter.
Period.
You are fired up today, and it's something
Period.
else.
What does that fucking mean? Where did it come from?
Period means the end of a sentence.
I know, but why are people saying it like that?
I don't know. I haven't heard people say it in person. I haven't
I
heard
hear
people
it all the time.
No.
No?
We hear a lot of stuff that people don't hear. I mean, it's kind of like one of your curses.
With the public.
Yeah, you do, unfortunately. We work for private enterprises where we just hear the ravings of lunatics all day, pretty much.
Yeah.
Good to see you guys. Boy. I want to launch right into something if we can.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about OnlyFans to start. Are you done with OnlyFans? Are you done with it? You done with like?
No, I still have a page.
Do you have ongoing conversations?
I still have like 20 people that are like follow me.
Do they pay?
They pay every month.
Okay.
It's like
all right.
$5 or something.
Are you still? Is there foot stuff happening? What's going on? I didn't anticipate talking to you about this. But
I haven't even gone on there in a while, so I need to go on and see what's up.
You need to give the people what they want.
Yeah.
But we're going to talk more about this is the headline. I want to get your take on this.
Yeah.
This is something that Throb sent me last week. Son of OnlyFans model admits he films her content for her. So, okay, I'll give you a second just to let that sit. He described himself as badass with pictures. Okay. His mom is kind of a smoke show. That's her. She's kind of, I would pay. I wonder if, did they say who she is? They sure do. All right, maybe I'll sign up. Well, most teenage sons can't be bothered unloading the dishwasher for their mothers. This one goes above and beyond. Jesus Christ. Andressa Urich is a successful OnlyFans content creator and boasts over 3 million followers on Instagram. The former Miss Bum Bum model hails from Brazil, but it seems like her son takes her photographs, and I would love to know, do you remember how old he is?
No.
Okay.
Oh, it's
Her 18-year-old son takes her pictures and films her content for her. Now, how do we feel about this? I feel like I know how we feel, but let's talk about it. Heidi, how much to film your dad's OnlyFans content?
oh Lord. Well, how
Just like stroke pictures and stuff.
how old are they?
He's 18, and she, is this how old she is? I mean, she looks like she's in her 30s or 40s.
So, in what content is it? Is it her in a bikini? Is it her?
Good question. Do you remember? Did you read the article?
No.
Okay, great.
I think that's a huge thing. If it's her like straddling a freaking dildo naked,
That's cool.
that's fucking.
That's bad.
That's okay.
Okay, cool. Great.
That's disgusting.
He films her OnlyFans. Yeah, what does it mean?
Because there's sometimes that guys want the PPV thing or whatever, and they ask like, "Hey, will you walk around in lingerie and say my name or whatever?" Maybe he does that.
Have you been asked that?
Yes.
I will pay for that. Can you just walk around and be like, Rare Farm Radio? It's time for our Patreon. Here are my titties. Rare Farm Radio.
No, but they don't want to see anything. They just want you in like lingerie.
And people have a thing about like, hearing their name,
Look,
don't they?
people have a thing with feet though so much. They want to see, there's guys that want to see the soles of your feet, and they want to see sweaty fucking feet.
There's people that like putting disgusting, dirty feet in their mouth, like dirty toes and stuff.
Oh my God.
Someone asked this guy, like, are you ashamed of your mother selling herself? No, that's different.
Well, you heard...
I like,
go on,
you did a post I want to talk about too.
Yeah.
A Ben Shapiro post, but...
no, it's not Ben, it's Tim Pool.
Tim Pool, same guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think I think people should be able to make money however they want. Like it's sex work, but I'm all pro sex work. Do what you got to do.
The thing is that you have to be careful what you're saying because
What I'm saying?
No, not you.
Oh.
I understand what these people are saying.
She's 36. I'm sorry. She's 36 years old.
Okay. It depends on what she's doing. If she's naked, no, I don't think that's appropriate. Maybe hire somebody or have a friend do it. not your 18-year-old son, but she must be making a shit ton of money.
Well, I see the number here of $402,000
a month.
I don't think so.
It could be. These people make a lot of
Wow.
money, but that means that she's naked. She's doing sex stuff online.
I'm trying to really think about like I've seen my mom naked when I was like a young kid. I would really be upset to see it now, and to like photograph and be like, no, mom, you got to spread them, open them, your legs more.
So gross.
We got to see
It's
the
like
clam.
MILF Manor. Remember that?
I never watched it. I meant to because it sounds like it was made for me.
Disturbing.
But Throb, let's talk about your mom again.
Let's not.
Can you fathom any world where you can do that?
Let's not.
Let's talk about it.
Nah.
Your gaping mother.
Ew.
Sorry, gotta take it back.
I don't think I've seen you since.
She watches the show.
No, she doesn't.
No, she doesn't.
I haven't seen you since in Chicago.
You didn't do one show? Oh, no, because Todd did the first show back.
Yeah.
Oh, guys.
Oh,
The gang is back.
thank you for the hospitality.
It's good to be here.
Yeah.
Good to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. So, but wait, I just want to know what he's
I couldn't figure it
he's
out.
taking of her.
Maybe I should just pull up her
I mean,
OnlyFans. What is her fucking...
Yeah, pull it up.
Andressa.
Undressa.
Andressa. Let me look it up. Okay.
She has
Like,
over
what do you
3
find
million?
accessible?
I think if she's like in dresses and stuff or in bikinis, then that's okay. If he's taking,
She's
like,
a Brazilian TV personality.
yeah, then if he's taking a photo of her in a dress or like bikini, then I think that's okay. If it's anything else than that,
Oh,
no,
she does
it's
a
not
lot.
okay.
She seems to do a lot more.
Yeah, based off of the...
If
It's
he's
more than
taking,
that?
if he's don't let the camera see it.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Yeah, no, then that's not okay. Period.
I mean, I'm looking at her.
Period.
I'm looking at where her son came from right now, very clearly, and I really wonder if he's shooting this stuff. Can we take a break? I want to look at these for a bit in the other room real quick. You can't see this on the camera, right?
No.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Wow, Andressa. So, what do you find acceptable?
I think like a bikini, like if you're at the pool and you're like, hey, will you take a couple like, like a cute little, not that you have to go but
Yeah.
like, hey.
Okay, but they're also Brazilian, where nudity is a little bit more acceptable.
And they're
What about
a little
topless?
bit more.
Topless mom.
No, it's your son.
What if
He's
she's just like,
18.
doing like a, but not like a tweak, more of just like a relaxing.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's tough.
But he's 18.
He's 18, so he's an adult.
Have one of his friends do it then. And pay him a lot of money.
Okay, now here's an interesting question, because I would rather I shoot pictures of it than my fucking friends shooting pictures of my mom, because I don't think you understand how guys work. You would never hear the end of it.
Oh.
Gotta work for your mom today. Can you imagine, dude, if you took pictures of
No.
my mom, how often you would remind me about it?
Every day.
Not even multiple times a day.
That's like
Yeah.
your.
Hey man, heading to bed. Anyway, saw your mom naked today. Have a good one, dude. It would be
Good shoot today.
It'd be relentless. You send me over proofs like, which one do you think better? Oh,
I guess,
so
like,
brutal.
Like if you're, she's making enough that she can hire a photographer.
That's a good point.
She's making enough. You don't need your son.
That's a very good point.
He can do something else for you for your OnlyFans, or he can do run errands or something.
Or how about he can just like do some
another
other form
job.
of work?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe be an assistant for somebody or something.
Yeah. No,
That goes easy for everybody.
You do not need your son to take your photos,
Brutal.
because that. Yeah. No.
Not cool, huh?
No, I don't think that's cool.
Well, I hope he keeps doing it, because I do like the work. I will say I do like the work. So I'm cool.
He is badass with the camera.
Badass with camera. Nice work. I've seen the pictures. I've changed my opinion. I'm cool with it, I think. All right.
Does it show her
Oh yeah.
pictures on OnlyFans?
I mean, I just Googled her name and then
Oh.
added the word nude to Google, and it's all over the place. So.
Oh, she's
yeah.
nude.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Undressa.
Undressa. She must hear that a lot. If not, then that should be like her actual name.
Undressa.
So good. Can we talk about Mr. Sean Puffy Combs real quick?
Okay.
There's a story that kind of broke. What?
Are we not going to segue that into the other article I sent you
Which one? Which one? Tell me.
about the very similar thing?
Oh, with Miss the actress?
Yes.
I tried to open it, but I can't get to. It's a blocked page, but the synopsis is
All right.
Elizabeth Hurley, the beautiful actress, made famous in Austin Powers.
I used to get told I look like her when I was younger.
I can kind of see that.
Same eyes.
Yeah.
I mean, when I have
Do you hear that?
makeup done.
Do you hear that more or Julianne Moore? More. Is that the one you heard a lot?
Yeah, I get Julianne Moore all the time.
Okay. So Elizabeth Hurley just did a film recently, and her son directed the film, but apparently there's some relatively like heavy sex scenes in it.
Oh, stop.
And she said that she felt safe filming sex scenes directed by her son. Like it was like reassuring. And this is another thing. This is even maybe worse.
What's happening?
She called it kind of liberating. Actress
What?
Elizabeth Hurley. What? Elizabeth Hurley stars in an erotic thriller, Strictly Confidential, directed by her son, Damien.
Well, there we go. His name is Damien.
Different spelling.
Oh.
It's an A-N, so...
I don't know. I guess maybe we're American and we're more like pent up, like sexually, I guess, and we're not as
Okay,
free.
boomer.
Right? But like...
We're not as
So
free.
she's English,
Yep.
and is this the son of the billionaire that she had it with? Remember, she
I don't remember that.
had a child with a billionaire. So I guess when you have billions of bucks, you can do whatever the fuck you want, and you can be like, yeah, sure.
He's 21. She's 58. He's 21. I don't know.
Kids these days.
Kids these days.
What's his last
fucking-
name?
Shit.
She was married to this blonde guy that was like, he was some.
What's the fuck's his name?
I think he died, maybe.
Elizabeth Hurley son. Damien Hurley. Yeah, there you go. Could have guessed.
Wait, he took her last name.
Well, it's his fucking mother.
I know, but she.
Son of American businessman Steve Bing.
Yes. So
Bing?
Steve.
Is he
Steve
like-
Bing? I think.
He didn't start
I think
Bing,
he
did he?
killed himself. Wait, hold on. Wait. Steve
Kill
will-
myself
I
if
will
my
say-
son was filming my wife.
I would
naked,
kill
too.
myself if I got someone pregnant. That's how much I don't want a kid.
Yeah. So Steve Bing died in 2020. He
Keep going.
stop. Yeah, so he
So we lost fucking Steven
He-
Bing and Chandler Bing in 4 years?
was
That's not
he was a
The Bing curse.
billionaire.
We knew that much.
Wait.
What are you
Oh my
researching?
God. Bing sued billionaire Kirk Kerkorian for invasion of privacy.
are these
Bing
people?
alleged that convicted criminal and private investigator Anthony Pelicano took Bing's dental floss out of his trash to collect his DNA. He was in a legal fight with his former wife, a former professional tennis player, over the amount of child support that he would pay, with the billionaire reportedly suspecting Bing, a previous boyfriend, to be the biological father of Bonder's daughter. I mean, this is what happens when you're so rich. You have all this fucking shit happen.
We always talk about wanting to be billionaires and millionaires, but
I don't know.
it comes with a lot of problems.
Yeah, just like
But I'm willing to try it.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr., his new running mate is this billionaire woman. He just chose her this morning. It's not going to work out for him.
We don't want rich people
She's
governing
not,
us.
It's stupid.
Give me a poor person.
It's stupid, and he
For real. Give me someone who can sort of understand what our lives are kind of like.
And she was married to the guy who created, I forget what he did. He was in business with somebody, and then she had an affair with him with Elon Musk. So you really think you're gonna be the next? Please, they're gonna pick you apart, even though I adore him.
Also, I mean,
We're not gonna
RFK
pick
is not
him.
even going to factor into the election, so it doesn't matter one bit.
But anyhow, so wait, I want to talk about Dre and the.
Well, we're talking about Dre and then Diddy?
Yeah, but I wanted because it's
Yes.
about the OnlyFans
Yes, please,
thing.
please, yes.
So Tim Pool came out with, because Dre was on the sports. It's a podcast called Sports Barstool Sports. Have you heard of that?
Well, I know Barstool. Barstool is a
It's
massive
huge
company. Yeah.
So
they have a bunch of podcasts.
she did a couple of them, and they love her over there.
Was she on like Call Me Daddy or one of those?
One of those.
Okay.
It was a guy. It
Okay,
wasn't
that's
the girl.
No, Call Me Daddy is still on Barstool, right? Okay.
I think it was and that's a girl that
Yeah.
does it, right? This is a guy, and Tim Pool wanted her on his as well, and Dre's in the middle.
Wanted Dre on Tim
On
Pool
his.
wanted Dre. Okay.
Yeah, and Dre actually has
What
met
do
him.
you mean she's in the middle?
Like
Oh, you mean politically?
yeah,
Okay, cool, great.
yeah. I don't want to say anything that she. So
Hey, there's nothing wrong with being in the middle, by the
yeah,
way.
so
Great,
yeah,
good
because
for her.
I think we're all like done with everything right now. So Tim Pool actually met Dre and had said yeah, I'm gonna I want to do like country western music. And she's like, oh, that's great, whatever, because
Is Tim Pool a musician?
he has music out. It sounds like very Creed, Nickelback-esque
Cool.
with his tiny little hands.
Oh,
He has
now you're
tiny
getting
little
personal.
hands.
Now you're getting personal.
Yeah, you
This is the full-size guitar for Tim Pool.
that's too big for
big.
him. That's too big.
Let's talk about it.
I mean, listen, you start picking on my friends and whoo, nope.
So it's very common knowledge that Dre is on OnlyFans.
Yes,
Yep.
and it
has been for maybe a
common
year.
It's common knowledge over the last month because she's done every fucking news site channel that she was about to lose her home. It was in foreclosure because she didn't get the vaccine, and she stood up. She even had a fake card, and she was like, "No, you know what? I'm sticking up for what I feel is right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an old hippie. Like, no." That's it. I'm a liberal. I'm all these things, but I don't want to get the vaccine.
Okay.
And she didn't, and she got dropped by her manager. She got dropped. She lost jobs, and that wasn't right. And so but it was what it was, and she lost a lot of work. Mm-hmm. So she was about to lose her home, and she decided to do this OnlyFans. It came to her from a guy's daughter, a guy that used to be on Sopranos. His daughter works for a company, and she said, "Hey, would you be interested?" All right. And if anything, it's a glorified fan page. She doesn't show much on there.
And by the way,
And who
even if she
cares?
does, like,
nobody's-
fucking live your
right.
life, make
Right.
money however you're comfortable doing it that doesn't hurt anybody else.
Right. And she's such a magical human being. She's the most generous person on the fucking face of the planet. I'm telling you right now. She had a last $20 in her pocket. She'd give it to you. She's just great.
I'm gonna hold you to that. I'm gonna ask her.
She's fucking great.
If I ever hear she's down on her luck, I'm gonna ask her for $20.
She's fucking great. So she started this, and so she's doing all these news things, and it came out. There was like a news article that says she made more in 1 month than she did on Sopranos on OnlyFans the whole time. And I don't know how true. I don't know. When she comes in here, you can ask her about it. But so Tim Pool got a hold
I can't wait to get her in here and go over her financials.
But Tim Pool, because I think I'm not sure. But Tim Pool got a hold of it last week. It was. Do
you remember the quote? I would like to get the quote right,
yeah,
if you wouldn't mind.
I have it.
You know what Tim Pool is, right?
I didn't even know
He's
who
like
he was.
he's kind of just like a kind of a dick podcaster, and
I got enough of those in my life.
Yeah.
Period.
Period.
So
Ouch.
he said,
I'm gonna take really good care of that guitar after the show.
women deciding to be hookers instead of having jobs is an arc I didn't expect feminism to take. And I wrote.
And he was referring directly to Dre, right?
There's a picture of her.
Yeah. So
And
Barstool promoted their interview with her, right? And then he retweeted it and made this fucking cocksuckery comment.
A month after he met her and her boyfriend and was up their fucking ass about music.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, "What, dude? What?"
Yeah.
And
Hookers.
I wrote, "I love that I hear you want to make a country western album, but then call the mother of Waylon Jennings' grandkids a hooker for trying to put food on the table. literally, and a roof over their head.
Yeah.
Literally, get your facts straight and learn the definition of feminism. He's such a fucking dick, man. And then there's a lot of people came out with love and support for her, but then there was a lot of horrible things that people said about her under his thing on.
Of course.
Yeah. And
never trust the audience like if you follow that person.
Right.
Their audience is going to take that person's side.
I didn't know he was so huge. Millions.
He's huge. He's huge.
But I'll tell you what.
He's huge because he's controversial and he starts shit.
Right. But I'm telling you what. She's a warrior and she's a fucking inspiration to everyone because she came back now with love and she's like, I don't even hate the haters. I hope it all like turns around and we all like come out with like better like knowledge and love towards each other. And I'm just like, what?
That's the definition of
fucking, like,
killing them with kindness.
Strangle him, like. But she's like, I just, it is what it is, and you can't change. I was like,
when you're someone like him and you say something to get a reaction, and you don't get it back from that person, you lose.
Yeah, but she wrote a really, I don't know if you saw on her Instagram.
No,
she
I don't
wrote
know if I follow her or not. I should.
She wrote a really fucking. I mean, it's a really awesome thing that she wrote.
I believe it.
To him.
I believe it.
It's and then she put up a code.
And she'll be on the show next week. Yeah.
Yeah, and she put up a code for her new line of clothing. It's called Ultra Free, and she put up a code for him specifically in honor of her kids, Blackjack and Bama, and the code is for Tim Pool, and the code is #douchebag, and you get a discount.
Very, very good. Very, very good. Go, Dre. Fuck Tim Pool.
But she's coming at it with like love and light, and now she's like, whatever.
Well, you're not gonna make everyone happy, and also you don't need to go out. She shouldn't make anyone happy but herself and her friends and her family. And
she's the best, and she's awesome, and she's doing good with what she's doing, and she helps her family and her friends out, and. Yeah, she's the best.
Well, I look forward to having her on here at some point. I would love to talk to her and go over those financials.
Yeah.
In the meantime, does she know Diddy at all?
No, but we have a person that we know that told us something from the inside of the feds.
What? Wait, are these things that we can talk about on the show?
Yeah, because
of this alleged activity?
Yes, allegedly, we're hearing that Diddy was, on the Epstein sort of listy list. And what we're hearing is that they're not actually taking out evidence.
Well, by the way, first of all, people may not know.
Go ahead.
As of this recording, yesterday, his home in Los Angeles and his home in Miami were raided by the FBI.
Did you see the videos?
Sort of. I saw some
taking out the people. Like,
who's in there?
I don't know.
Like staff, like people that work there?
Staff, and then there were two people that look like well-to-do, but they had had guns to their head and everything. Jesus Christ.
So it sounds like there's he's wrapped up in some possible like sex trafficking ring. And have you seen like the stuff that like Cat Williams said on a podcast 3 weeks ago?
Well, Cat has no fucking room to talk because
I
have fucking I have
tea.
I have shit on him from when I dated.
Shit on him?
Oh God!
From when I dated a police officer, and I don't care. It's past the statute of whatever, and I didn't sign an NDA on that.
Wait, I'm sorry. You worked for Cat Williams?
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I dated a police officer, an LAPD officer.
This is the one who chased the werewolf?
No, I dated a cop out here in LA.
She dated someone who was driving at night through the car and park and chased a werewolf.
No,
into the
I was
dark.
driving.
He said, "Pull over,"
because he was a bitch.
And he went out and he chased a werewolf. Anyway,
I dated a cop, and he came home, and he was like, he's like, I can't talk about it, and I was like, what? Cat Williams was fucking allegedly arrested for assaulting his fucking 14-year-old daughter.
What was she wearing?
This is disgusting. By trying to fucking make out with her and to have sex.
I take my joke back. I thought you meant like he hit her.
No, like trying to. So Cat Willie, I fucking hate him so much, and I used to love. I think he's funny, but like
I don't.
The minute I look at him, he disgusts me, and everybody at work is like, "Did you see his thing?" And I'm like, ugh. I can't even I just want to say if only you knew. And it happened twice too, and the cops had to come and take care of it. I don't know how that did not get out in the news.
Well, listen, I'm gonna play a quote for you from him. This is what he just said on a podcast the other day.
It's God's side and the other side. And we don't care nothing about the other side. Period. All of these big deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
Well, Cat, coming for you then.
The truth is the light.
So he goes on and on, but that was
Interesting.
3 weeks ago. And then outside of Diddy's house today or yesterday was one of his neighbors who was pulling away in a car, and the neighbor said this.
Yeah, tell them stop bringing all the miners over here late at night. I live right next to him. He do too much. He be like, big ass buses. You just see all type of shit hop out. Especially at nighttime, like around 3 o'clock in the morning. It gets wild. I'm his neighbor.
I'm his neighbor.
I just let it be because I don't want to know.
So basically saying that.
Will you send that to me?
Yeah, he's saying that
Because my boyfriend does not believe it.
The
I was
buses, he brings over buses of miners in the middle of the night.
So,
Allegedly.
can I tell you something?
Yes, please.
Something else?
Yes,
So,
please.
What we heard is this: is that because of the Epstein thing, a lot of important people are involved in that, as we know, and allegedly Epstein was murdered. Actually, no, he was murdered. I'm sorry. It's not. There's no alleged there. If you have half a fucking brain and watch anything, you know that he was fucking killed. It's so stupid.
Sure.
And what we have been told is that they are actually taking evidence out, getting rid of it, and hiding it because there's a lot of shit that he has in
That
there.
the FBI is taking evidence.
There's a lot
out
of feds in there that are controlled by allegedly by the Clintons, by the royal family, by a lot of people. I know it's hard to believe. I know it could.
Well, I'm trying to be
it's
open-minded
kind of
to it,
but there's a lot of stuff that's gonna go down that you're gonna see because what's her name, Ghislaine or whatever.
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah, she starts her shit soon. It's hard to if you don't if you're like, no, it doesn't make sense. And I even was like, oh, but then I'm like, oh.
Let me tell you why I have a tough time with that. Let's try to break this down a little bit.
Yeah.
If that were the case, there would be some kind of clandestine secret group that would go in the cover of night and get that shit out. To bring in so many federal agents and SWAT teams and
They're trying to make a scene.
Well, right, but if you have to have all those people that are kind of in on it, makes it a little bit more difficult when you have 40, 50 officers.
But you don't have to have everyone in on it, is what they're saying. There's only a few high level guys in there, and they grab what they need.
Yeah, but
it's like all those movies you see,
But the way I know,
we'll
I do
see.
have a basic idea of how that stuff works. So when you go in there, you're cataloging everything you're taking as you're taking out of the house.
Yeah.
So someone's there being taking pictures, taking sketches, or writing down.
What do you think?
So, right. So
Yeah, I mean, you never know.
We have to assume that the person carrying the thing and the guy with the camera, that they're in on it in all the different rooms. And
Yeah,
it's
but
possible,
there's been
but
some shady shit that's happened, especially with the Epstein stuff.
And so
look at what
right.
happened. And you don't. I mean, even
This came from a cop. Told you this?
No, it's a Fed guy.
Okay.
One of the Feds that's
Involved in the case.
allegedly.
Well, here's another problem: is that
I don't want to get whacked as I walk
no,
out
sure.
of here.
But here's another thing: is that cops
Or a
and
week-
federal
a week
agents
ago.
and military dudes, they all have each other's back, which is part of the problem.
Yeah.
So if that were true, I would have a tough time believing that there was an agent or a cop telling people what is actively happening. It's more something you'd talk about 10 years down the road around a campfire than as they're still taking boxes out of the house. Do you know what I mean?
Totally.
Are you? Was that?
Yeah, I'm trying to find.
That was kind of like a
place.
slagging me off, kind of like a.
No,
Okay.
I totally. I know. I
Period?
get what you get. I totally
It's a
know
cute.
what you
It's
get.
a cute theory, Dan. It's a
You're
cute.
so
Oh,
cute.
look at you using your
Oh
brain.
no!
Your big old brain.
Your Red Sox hat. Oh no!
Oh, now you're talking about my looks. Jesus Christ.
No, it's a cute hat. I think it's new, right?
At least
Is your hat
At least
new?
I don't have beautiful, huge. I mean.
I just put pity instead of
titty?
titty.
Oh. Isn't it a titty? What are you looking up? What are you doing?
Boy. I'm trying to find where.
What's the name of the FBI agent that you're talking to?
I can't. Oh, whoa! 50 Cent taunts Sean did.
Of course he
Did
does.
he?
50 Cent is one of the best follows on Instagram.
Really?
Oh my God, he just calls motherfuckers out left and right, and calls everyone a bitch. Makes fun of everybody.
Really?
Do you follow him on? Do you ever
No.
see? Do you ever look
I'm
at this
gonna
shit?
have
No.
to. It says they have an 18-year-old or 18-year-old, an 18-year-old, an
a step-
18-year beef. 18-year beef.
Sure. I
18-year-old
mean, Diddy
beef. Does that
Diddy
make sense?
isn't.
18-year-old
I don't
beef?
think he's a very liked dude, but I don't know. I'm curious to see how this one shakes out.
mean, I
But
think
apparently, allegedly, he fled the country to a place that they don't extradite.
He
But
went to like Aruba or something like that.
I looked it up a couple hours ago, and now people are not sure
Antigua.
if he actually left or not. So he might actually still be here
So
because
he's like
they
doing a
they got his phones.
Simpson thing.
I always get nervous when people have multiple phones. Like, why do you have multiple phones?
Exactly.
So when they said
Did
we
you see
collected
his house
phones,
too? Here in LA?
yeah,
Fucking man, like that's a mansion.
I can't even believe it. What's his worth? $750 million.
Is it?
I mean, probably.
I mean, but
Well,
it looks like he can hold a lot of
let's take
people in
bets.
that house.
I'm gonna say that Diddy, his net worth is between 750 and $1 billion. What's your guess?
Oh, I guess he has the vodka stuff. I'm gonna say he's worth $220 million.
I'm gonna go 525.
Okay. The winner is Dan Cleary with an estimated net worth of $1 billion.
P. Diddy? Yeah, you know why? Because he fucking rode on what's his face's coattails.
Oh, snap.
What's his face?
Who is his? Puffy?
That
No,
notorious
Puffy.
guy.
Yeah,
B.I.G.
Notorious B.I.G.
Yep. I call him Notorious Big because I'm cool like that. So, yeah, $1 billion. Do
Interesting. This is, I mean,
you know how many fucking kids you can buy with $1 billion?
A lot.
Or you can get one really, really good one for $1 billion.
See, but they're okay. So there you go. So you're why when you have that much money are you so fucking weird? Like, why do you do all this weird shit? What
Well-
happens to somebody?
Well, I mean, we've talked about this so many times. I mean, just my experience working with some depraved people in the music business, one in particular, which I've been very vocal about. There's something that happens when you, first of all, when you get famous, and when you get famous young, when you never really had another real job. And you hire people whose job it is to say yes to everything that you ask for. No one really pushes back on your requests or your demands. If you're in music, you tour the world where everyone in front of you adores you, will do anything for you, will do anything to interact with you, to touch you, to get something, to fuck you, to do drugs with you. Everyone like praises your behavior no matter what it is. So no one pushes back because a lot of these guys, if you call them on it, and women too, and women do this shit too, more men are worse people. But when you push back, you get fired. They don't want someone that says no. They don't want someone that says, "Oh, I can't do that for you. I can't get that for you," because someone else right behind you will do it. So they don't live in a real world. So when that happens, I think things can just spiral. And historically, famous people don't really deal with any kind of legal consequences that are public. You pay someone off and it goes away, and you play one more show, and then all the money you lost is paid back to you. There's no repercussions.
So crazy.
Yeah, it sounds pretty fucking great, doesn't it?
Awesome.
Note to self: get famous.
Oh, be a billionaire.
Step 2: fucking screw over everybody.
But like, look at like that. We were talking like that Steve Bing guy. He killed him. I think he killed himself. I don't want to say he allegedly killed himself.
I'm surprised you believe that anybody kills themselves. In Heidi's mind, every suicide is a murder.
Did I tell you about the woman that did I tell you about the woman that died up the street from where my boyfriend lives?
No, but I can't wait to hear about it and make it funny.
Oh my god! Wait. Yeah, he killed himself. He jumped off the building in 2020, June 22nd.
The building?
So during the pandemic, he jumped off his condo in Santa Monica and at Century City. Oh my god, I know where this building is.
I hope it was more than the second or third floor.
He had been depressed about lack of human contact during
that's sad.
The coronavirus. That fucking oh my god.
Down.
I just got home from Wisconsin.
Uh-huh.
And
boy, are your arms tired.
And I was walking the dog, and I saw it had started. It was it was raining here, and I saw a police car, and I thought, oh, there's a condo building, not that high though, maybe like 4 stories high. But I was like, oh, there's their garage will flood sometimes if it's like a downpour.
We've discussed this flooding garage situation.
Yes. And so I was like, oh, I bet like it flooded. And then I saw a white tent.
Oh yeah, the body tent.
And I was like, oh shit. So I was on the phone with my boyfriend.
You're like, fuck, someone's camping right here.
And I was like, oh my God, somebody died. And he's like, no. And I'm like, yes, it's a white tent. And he goes, what does that mean? I'm like, don't you watch CSI?
What is he, a dumb fuck?
Like, come on.
Everyone knows a white tent is a dead body.
And then I was like, oh my God, it's right by the garage. I bet someone like couldn't like get out and he's like, okay, that's too much. Like,
I'm
enough.
drowning.
Yeah, like enough. And I was like, oh my God. So I'm like, wait, I'm gonna walk by. So I have him on the phone, but it's like, so I'm walking the dog. I walk past and the street is like yellow taped off, and I go, thank you for what do I say? Thank you for
cleaning up this disgusting body.
Thank you for your
service
officer. Oh my God. Thank you for your service officer. I always start with that. And they're like, oh, you're welcome. And I was like, can I ask what's happening? And they're like, and they got really like, and they're like, oh, it's, we're investigating a death. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I walked away, and the woman's like, she's like, oh my God, it was crazy. And I'm like, what happened? She's like, well, and it was still light out too. And she's like, I was walking my dog, and she lived across the street, and a woman jumped off the fucking building, and she's still laying there. And I was oh, she's under that tent.
I was living in a building once where someone jumped off the building. When you came around the corner, we didn't see the body, but it was before the tents. There was just a sheet over it. Oh my God. But it was a jumper off of like a 22-story building downtown.
Yeah, it's what Steve Bing did.
That'll do it.
Story.
I mean, that'll do it.
But this woman it was only like 4 stories.
She better have landed on her neck. Go higher. What are we doing here?
And then as I walked the dog, like 2 days afterwards.
Can you take me higher?
There was like, like flowers and chalk that said, we love you, or blah, blah. I'm like, it's too late now.
She can't read it.
You should have said that when she was a
She's not going to get the message.
Like, why didn't we say that when who was she? Like, oh.
Did you post something yesterday or today that said, all of us are going to see each other for the last time at some point. We just don't know when it's going to be. Like at some point we see everybody for the last time. We just don't know when that is. Did you post that?
Did I post? I don't know if I posted it, but I saw it. That's really weird. I don't think I post.
I mean, you post like 47 stories a day.
I don't fucking care.
So much reading. It's never just an image. It's always reading. I'm like, Jesus
funny.
Christ! I gotta like put my thumb on it, deposit. Like, okay, I have 4 minutes. I'll read these.
I might have.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
I think
you know, but I like that saying.
Yeah, it was cool.
It's creepy, but.
It's creepy too. Like the guy over here at the gas station. It's probably the last time I'll see him alive. So weird, right?
Are you gonna kill the guy at the gas station?
No, like it might be my last. Well, I'll never see him again.
A weird thing to say, wasn't it?
That's the guy that came to mind. Yeah, the guy at the gas station.
Yeah, I feel like he's gonna die tonight.
What do you know we don't know? What did your Fed friends tell you?
The Fed's gonna take this fucking guy out. How's he gonna make a phone call, have him rubbed out? What a weird thing to say.
No, I mean, like, because it's the quote. It was a quote that was like,
But why the gas station guy?
I don't know.
Probably the last time I see this fucking piece of shit, the way he looked at me.
We gotta go warn him.
Yeah. Sir, be careful. We got a crazed Karen coming after your ass tonight. She's got Fed connections.
Oh, wait. So I was doing research on
Ghislaine
Tim.
Van Tassel.
My dad said, no offense, because I think she's a.
Oh, I'd fuck her.
But she's like, you remind me so
Oh.
much of Ghislaine. I was like, Dad,
I
I
don't see
do
that.
not like her. And he's like, oh no, you don't think so?
It's more the way you guys think that's similar.
But my dad is going blind. He's blind.
true.
He's going blind. So I'm like, oh, okay, Dad.
Yep.
I don't look like her.
No, I don't think you do either.
I?
No, I don't think so.
Not at all.
You look more like Jeffrey Epstein than her, I think.
It's mostly
Crazy.
the egg-shaped penis.
That's
though.
it. Is that what he had? Is that what they claimed?
You didn't see the documentary?
Oh, that's right.
That's like
didn't.
the detectives
That's
made
right.
such a point to constantly like try to embarrass him because a lot of the victims said he had like an egg-shaped penis. So they brought it up a lot when they questioned him.
Was that confirmed ever?
I don't
Is that,
know, but
and also, do you have
need
to get him hard?
You need to watch that.
Which doc is this? Not
The
Filthy
one on
Rich, is it?
Netflix,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I think
thought I did watch
it was
it.
Filthy Rich, right? Yeah, they talk about it a lot when they're like interviewing him.
I mean,
That's
knowing
right.
me, I would remember the dick talk. I don't remember that.
It's about the massage, and they said that when they saw it, it was an egg. Yes.
Why do these guys always have weird dicks? Michael Jackson has that Tory League white and brown one.
What?
Yeah, it's like a barber pole.
I'm sorry. Where?
Like the kids that were so. What the fuck? What are you guys laughing at? You don't know. I don't know about Epstein's dick. You don't know about Michael Jackson's dick?
What?
This thing was a barber pole. It was
What?
brown and white striped.
Like an ice cream
Willy
cone.
Wonka?
Kind of. It was like a
What?
soft serve swirl.
Where did you hear this?
It's all over. It's
all over the internet?
Fucking Christ!
It's all over TikTok? Come on. Oh, you know what's really good? Speaking of
Michael Jackson's penis.
Come on.
Describes splotches of discoloration on Michael's penis and his
Oh.
pubic hair color and length. But these talk about
Ew.
splotches and these weird like lines, like white lines in it on a black penis. It's like when he dyed the rest of his skin that he didn't get all of it on his dick. Whoa. Had a 12-inch long black penis. 12-inch long. Michael.
Oh, those poor kids.
Those lucky. Oh, I was just those lucky kids. Whatever. Fuck you.
Oh, gross.
The 10 undeniable facts about Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that's not good.
Jordy Chandler, Jordy, poor kid, drew a picture of the markings on the underside of Jackson's penis.
Enough. Oh no, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh.
Wow. So where do we go from here?
Wait, I was gonna say something. Go. Oh,
Yes.
There's a documentary
There's a lot of them, Heidi.
on HBO
Oh.
called Quiet on the Set.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see it.
Holy shit! I just started it.
Is it all about Nickelodeon, or is it just different? Each episode's a
The
different.
one I just started it, and the one I'm watching is all about the Dan guy that started Nickelodeon.
Dan Schneider.
Dan Schneider, who was an actor, because I remember him from.
Do you know? Did you see the doc, or do you just know that name?
I know the name.
Did he hurt you?
Personal hero.
But those shows with like Amanda Bynes, no wonder she's all messed up. Have you seen her?
Well, child actors
recently?
in general. I
Have
mean,
you seen her?
yes. Yeah, she looks like this in some ways.
Poor thing.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean it's rough.
holy
It's rough.
crap.
And she was like, wasn't she like shoplifting and homeless and some shit?
Yeah, but you should see her now. She's
Let's bring her in.
and-
Man up.
But they have a scene. They showed a scene where this kid was wearing this nose, and he had these things on his shoulder, and it's clearly a penis with balls. And then he sneezes on the secretary.
It's a Nickelodeon.
Yes.
Come on.
And it is fucking cum on her face. Obviously.
I'm listening.
You got it. Just wait. Just please start to watch
Well,
it.
what's the rest? I mean,
That's it. But it was
Oh.
a skit that I remember seeing.
Wait, that's a
I remember
Nickelodeon?
watching. Yes, it's called All That. It was the show All That, and they did all these funny skits. It's where like Keenan and not Keenan and Peele, but Keenan and the guy from from SNL, the two funny guys from Good Burger.
Oh,
Keenan and Kel.
but
yeah.
What's Keenan's real name? From SNL. Jesus Christ, he's hilarious, right?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Keenan
Keel.
Thompson, isn't that?
No.
Keenan
is
Thompson.
that-
Yes,
yeah,
yes. He's fucking. He's brilliant.
I can't
It
find
shows-
this penis face Nickelodeon
It
thing.
shows that, and it talks to the writers and stuff, and how like it's crazy. But I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my god.
Did you finish the documentary?
No.
Okay. I'm definitely gonna watch that. I'm currently watching Three Body Problem on Netflix.
Is that good?
Yeah. Because we tend to talk a little bit about UFOs on this show now, but
Yeah.
it definitely talks a lot about some of the weirder aspects of. I'm only 4 episodes in, but I know it definitely ties in some paranormal UFO afterlife kind of like what are we here for kind of thing.
That's cool.
I'm already noticing stuff that I've learned over the years that it's cool tie-ins and shit, but it's very, very good.
Cool.
I also just watched the new Roadhouse.
Is it good?
Okay. You've seen the original, right?
Of course.
This fucking guy's never seen the original, by the way. But
With that beard? Come on.
yeah, no
I
shit.
was born in 1990.
Yeah. So fucked. Like 2 years or 3 years after Roadhouse.
He's born in 1990.
Yeah. Yeah. You were having threesomes then.
And you call me
Christ.
Heartthrob.
I was having threesomes then.
I know. I wasn't kidding. So
No, actually,
it was after.
I hadn't even had sex yet.
Ew. What a
So there we
fucking
go.
loser.
There we go.
Do you like the first Roadhouse? I mean,
I do. I love
you know what it
Patrick
is.
Swayze.
Yeah, I mean,
and it's cheesy and I
ass-kicking,
love
cheesy
it.
thing. So the
Yeah.
new one is Jake Gyllenhaal as Dalton, as Patrick Swayze.
Yeah.
It's very self-aware. It knows that it's Roadhouse. I took just a small little itty bitty edible, and man, did I have the time of my life watching Roadhouse. I was laughing. I legit was like, I was fist pumping. The bad guy in it is Conor McGregor, which is
I love
great.
Conor McGregor.
Terrible actor, but he's such
Conor
he's such a
McGregor.
bad actor that it almost helps him be super weird in this movie, where it actually works out pretty good. But I really loved it. The fight scenes were great. It's pretty funny. Gyllenhaal is absolutely shredded in it. It's
I
unbelievable.
saw a snippet of him, and he said, Connor says, "Let's get in the octagon," and then he said, "Who taught you shapes?"
Who taught you
or
shapes?
something?
Because they're in a boat at that point. But it was very good. I highly recommend people watch it. I had a good time with it. Yeah. What else? What was I talking about? What was that? What else?
Just about what we're watching.
We covered Diddy. What we're watching. Oh, the Nickelodeon thing. I gotta play you guys a clip of something that's really, really crazy. Also, by the way, do I look different to you?
Yes.
Do I look like I'm sponsored by a skate team?
A skate team?
Skateboard team? Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah.
You can tell.
Yeah, I mean, the minute I walked in the door, I knew there was something different.
I've been trying to hide it. I can't hide it anymore. But
I just couldn't put my finger on it.
As
or
of-
my skateboard on it.
yeah, thank you very much.
I mean, my deck on it.
Thank you
know
so
what I'm
much,
saying?
Deck. Of course, yes.
My truck's on it.
Of course.
Shocked? Are you shocked that I know all that?
Absolutely. As of the beginning of March, I am officially sponsored and on the skate team for Technical Skate Shop in Boston, Massachusetts.
Wow.
And the funny part is,
Ooh, why?
I don't even skateboard. I have a deck, I have a board, and I ride it through venues. But a friend of mine, his name is John Nichols. He owns this skate shop in Boston, and the top part of the store is a skate shop, and you go down the stairs. Now it's a big record store. But he's a fantastic
cool.
photographer. He came and shot Jane's before. He came and shot Porno for Pyros at the last show we did in Boston. He did some incredible like behind the scenes black and whites of the whole band. Like you can follow him on Instagram. His name's Sonny Crockett.
Did
Yes.
Perry
Yes.
post one of those pictures?
I'm sure he did. The guy, well,
They're all like hugging at the end.
it might have been, but we have a photographer on the road named Carlo, who was like our tour photographer.
Okay.
But this guy John, who owns the skate shop, whenever I'm in town, I have him come and shoot the bands, and he's very talented and very kind. And he brought me a pair of like limited edition New Balance skate shoes, and just as like a thank you. He's cool. He gave me a skateboard. He gave Heartthrob a skateboard on tour, and he's been skating his brains out lately.
Oh my
We're gonna talk about that too.
I was wondering what was on the floor.
Yeah,
His
brains.
brains. Yeah. Knock on wood.
So I made a joke like, John said to me, he goes, you're basically, sponsored by us now, so like we'll get you whatever you want. I said, wait a minute, this sounds fun. Like, are you saying can I really be sponsored by your team? He goes, I don't see why not. Yeah, absolutely. I'm like, so can I say that I'm on a skate team, that I'm sponsored by it? He goes, of course. So I'm officially a sponsored skate team skateboarder, and I haven't been on a board in over a year.
I just remembered I need to start getting some guests in here because it's
You've only been here for 3 years. It'd be nice to bring one in. One would be nice.
Because my friend is a old Dogtown skater.
Bring him in,
Steve.
please. Steve who?
Steve, how come I can't think of his last name? Oh my God!
On
Steve,
the spot. How
Steve,
uncomfortable. This
Steve,
is, wow.
Steve. Steve.
You hearing this?
His son is a skateboarder. Steve.
Erwin.
No. Steve. Steve. I don't want to look because I just was talking.
Unbelievable.
Oh my God.
Unbelievable.
Oh my God. I hate when that happens.
Yeah, it's humiliating, especially when you say it's your friend. Unbelievable. Anyway, so Heartthrob here has been, he used to skate like for real, like do tricks and shit.
Really?
And he's picked it back up. How's it going, buddy?
Pretty terrible.
No, you're landing, you're kicking flips, you're fucking riding rails.
I'm falling on my ass a lot.
Have you been falling?
Yeah, I ate shit today.
Did you
Yeah.
Did it hurt?
It's just my palms are like bruised constantly.
I bet it hurt more than when you were a young man.
Maybe
Yeah,
you should
yeah.
wear
Yeah.
some stuff. Steve Olson.
Steve Olson. Okay, nice. I
And
would
his
love
son
to.
is
Please.
his son is a famous
Owen
skateboarder,
Wilson.
too. Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson.
Why don't you wear his stuff? Like,
G-A-Y. Come on, dude.
Yeah, dude, come on.
G-A-Y.
Trying to get chicks.
is that
I was like, gee, what?
What is out there, choking cum down? No way. No way, dude. No, you probably should, though. I bought a helmet up there that I haven't worn once. That's for scootering and skating, but I'm not going to wear it. You know why?
Scootering and skating.
Not chugging cum. What is this?
Scootering and skating.
Shut the fuck up, loser.
Scootering. That's for scootering and skating. My helmet.
Allegedly.
But I'm not gonna try. I'm a scootering and skater.
I've been skating all over the place. My scooter goes fast. It goes almost 20 miles per hour. So, I mean, you want to be jealous.
That's scary.
You sound jealous. You just sound like a hater than me. You're just jealous you don't have a scooter. Fucking slut. Snorting. Fucking snortling over there. What's so funny? A 44-year-old man calling himself a skater and scooterer?
Scooter and skatering. I've been scooter and skatering. Oh, that's my helmet. My
Fuck
scooter and
you.
skatering. That's what's.
But Throb is actually good. He's actually good.
No.
Yeah, you are, dude.
No.
Look at that beard.
Not anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you're.
Look at that gray in the beard.
Are you landing kickflips?
I have not landed a kickflip yet.
I thought you had.
No.
You're ollieing?
I'm trying. Yeah.
Are you olling over things?
Yeah.
Are you doing rail slides?
Like no slides and stuff
Okay.
like that.
Any grinds?
I'm getting there.
Dark slides?
I'm getting there.
Okay.
Mostly flat ground 180s and
mud
dumb
slides?
stuff.
Not a mud slide. That's when you shit your pants when you're skating. Have you done any mud slides?
Oh, I've got
Is that real?
down.
Is that a thing?
No. No. That's just my quick wit. That's good shit.
This is my quick wit.
That's my quick wit. I wouldn't worry too much about
Are
it.
you guys still playing video games?
Yeah, hopefully we're gonna. Are we playing today? Do you have time to play today? Or are you busy tonight?
Maybe.
Maybe. Oh, we have some work to do after this show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we talk about that? Okay, cool. Fine. We have been playing quite a bit. I've been in a big Sniper Elite 5 phase, killing Nazis. I love killing Nazis so much.
Nice.
So when this piece of shit isn't around to play with me, I play a lot is
What
Have you
game-
been playing?
What game is that? No, I haven't played.
You're Sniper Elite 5. Everyone settle down. We're going to talk about some video games for a bit. This is everyone's favorite part. You're a World War II soldier, and I'm an American sniper, and I'm sent into Germany to kill Nazis and eventually kill Hitler.
That's like, wow.
It's a lot of fun. It's very graphic. Long range
cool.
shots, brains blowing up. It's great. It's great.
And do you feel like when you shoot something, is it on a controller?
It's haptic. I can feel it.
Gun?
No, what?
I'm
playing with a controller. I'm not shooting my television screen, but I do know what it feels like to be a real soldier. Yeah, like Duck Hunt.
Yeah. Oh, Duck Hunt was the best.
No, it wasn't. It's so bad because the thing was never calibrated right. You have to like put it like
that's true.
against the screen to like.
That's true.
You know. Yeah. Are you playing? What are you playing?
Dead by Daylight. The craziest thing is that the guy from Stranger Things, Steve, was in the restaurant a few weeks ago.
Which one's Steve?
Steve was
Is that his character name or his real name?
Yeah, and he's a character I play with on Dead by Daylight.
All right. Oh,
and so like looking at him,
Steve, the middle kid, the cool guy.
He's the cool kid with the cool hair.
Yeah, kind of mullety.
Yeah,
he's cool.
And he's a character I play in my video game.
Okay,
so it was really weird.
Okay, like I play you. He's like, what? In 2 days, the new map on Texas Chainsaw drops and a new victim who can like make potions and shit. So potions. Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, I haven't played it because it's hard.
Well, you also don't play with people. You don't have a headset. You don't talk to people. You got to talk. It's all about communication.
Even with the victims too.
Absolutely.
Really?
Maybe even more so. You probably get more done. Yeah, you need to get a little headset and talk to people. It's so much more fun. You can't do it without.
Do you have to know people that you play with?
No. It sets you up with randos. It's bad. I mean, it's nicer when you know people and it's more fun and like I think we both kind of know how each other play. Yeah. I play like an idiot and he kind of tells me what I'm doing wrong and tells me to turn around all the time. Where are they? Turn around.
There's a lot of right behind you.
Right behind you. But I'm Leatherface. I had the sun fucking spinning around like this all the time. I have no idea what's going on. Thing's powerful. I got to play you guys a clip real quick.
Really, Gary?
Have you ever heard about the well to hell? Have you heard about this?
I think I lived close to it.
So in 1970 in Siberia, which is in Russia, they wanted to see how deep of a hole they could drill into the earth. And they went almost 9 miles into the earth, like drilled a hole 9 miles. Christ. And let me just play this video.
Nothing good can come of that.
I'll explain it because I don't know if we can upload this to YouTube. It sounds
very Hellboyish.
Oh, so they drilled this deep hole and put a microphone down in the hole to record the sounds that were in the earth. So I'll play the video. We'll play the whole thing and see what happens here.
What's that music?
It's like a YouTube video.
The Soviet Union drilled a hole more than 12 kilometers deep in Siberia, which shares borders with Norway and Finland. The project to drill into the Earth's surface began in the 1970s, when Soviet scientists wanted to learn more about the Earth's crust. Over 2 decades, they managed to dig more than 7.5 miles down into the Earth.
Jesus Christ.
The drill broke through into a cavity, and the scientists lowered some equipment to see what was down there. An extremely heat-tolerant microphone, along with other sensory equipment, were lowered into the well. The temperature was about 1,100 degrees centigrade, about 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. But the real shocker was the disturbing sound that was recorded. They only got about 17 seconds of audio before the microphone melted, but it was 17 horrifying seconds of the screams of the damned. The screams of the hell.
Come on.
Listen. This is the audio.
I think the thing at the end is nice. The sizzle.
Mm-hmm.
Is that real?
I don't want to Google it because I don't want to find out that it's fake, like the other shit that you guys make me look up.
Like the guy with the arm.
Don't you can talk about it. Whatever you do not go to Snopes and look the story up. I can't handle it if it's fake. But what are your first thoughts? How do you not believe it? The shit you believe. Wait, hold on. Wait, before you go any further.
Yeah.
I have an FBI friend that told me this is real. So for what it's worth,
Is it connected with Epstein in any way?
I'll tell you off mic. Don't want to get rubbed out. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, okay, I believe it.
Those sounds are scary if they're real. I mean,
Super scary. But what really? I mean, you think like there's like.
I don't believe in hell. I don't think.
I know, like it's so hard to really, and you think hell's like right 7 miles down there. Like,
I mean, that's really far.
but it would be like in a different dimension. Do you know what I mean? It would be in a different sort of.
Or maybe it's a real place. Or maybe that's where reptilians take us down there to feed on us. Who knows? You know?
Interesting.
Yep.
I'll have to do some research.
I don't think Throb believes it. What do you think? You're not buying it? You're not buying the well to hell?
No.
What do you think? You think the whole thing's fake? Do we have to Google it? I don't want to ruin this. I'm going to
look into it later.
Are you?
But also, like, if your microphone is melting after 17 seconds, then those first 17 seconds are also your microphone melting.
Oh, that's right. Then but you still.
It's not like it was
maybe
good for 17 seconds and then just immediately fried. Like that shit was warping like crazy. Mm-hmm. Also, it looked like they put a little rubber on an SM58.
Well, that wasn't the real one. That's someone putting in their video. That's that's a bullshit. That's not what they're going to use.
I don't know.
I don't know. But can I tell you something? Have you heard of the Robert the Doll?
What? That does sound familiar to me.
Robert the Doll's in the Keys. It's like the most. If you look it up, it's the most haunted doll there is. It's like up there with. Robert the Doll.
Oh, there's like Robert Nadal, like a name.
I say doll funny.
You say a lot of shit wild.
Even my sister was like, "Where did you grow up? Like, what happened to you?" Like,
you guys grew up in the same house, right?
Yeah, but we're far apart. But.
Robert the Doll.
Mm-hmm. And so, my brother-in-law's parents went down there last month, and when you go into this house, it's like an antique place.
This fucking thing.
Yep. So it's one of the most haunted things on the earth. That's what they say. And when you go there, you have to ask permission to take a picture of the thing or videotape. And people who have taken photos or videos, they've gotten home and horrible things have happened. Okay. And it's like, it's documented.
You said it's in the Keys?
Yeah. So my brother-in-law's dad came back.
Your brother-in-law is the one who does the paranormal stuff. Okay.
And his dad came back and was like, "Oh, look at these pictures. We went to go see Robert the Doll." And he goes, "Oh, I took this picture." And my brother-in-law was like, "Did you ask first?" And he goes, "No. I mean there was a sign there." And he goes, "Dad, you have to ask permission first. I know it sounds corny, but you have to. I know it sounds ridiculous, but
are you asking the doll permission?
You're asking the doll, yeah. Like, and then there's a person there that says,
the curator.
The curator of that owns the doll. Like, okay, yeah. So he snuck it. So he was like that. So what you're supposed to do? So
tell me again, who took the picture?
My brother-in-law's dad.
Okay.
So he Googled what you're supposed to do. So you're supposed to write a letter to Robert the Doll. I know it sounds ridiculous.
I'm already out. I'm not going to write a letter to a doll.
And say, "I apologize. I snuck a picture and video. Will you forgive me?" There's a whole thing online what you're supposed to say. And within 2 days, he got a reply. He sent it. It was weird. He got a reply like within I don't know, maybe like a few days. And it was a postcard with Robert the Doll on the outside, and it just said, "No."
Wait,
no.
What?
It said, "No, you're not. You're like, no, I do not forgive you," whatever.
And suppose Robert sent this postcard. So Robert, let's walk through this, okay? Mm-hmm. Robert.
Let me find the thing. I'll find the post.
I need a pen and paper. Robert, you give Robert the doll a pen and paper. He goes to his desk, puts his weird dog thing down, or his alpaca friend he's with. Just let me stop me whenever I get this wrong. Robert goes to his desk, his doll desk, gets a pen and paper, and thinks like, okay, how do I let this guy down easily? I don't have much time. I'm going to be succinct. I'm going to write no. So then Robert folds up the paper, puts it in the doll's envelope. Hold on. And then he's like, hey, curator, you got any stamps? For fuck's sake.
Apology not accepted, he wrote.
This looks exactly like my handwriting. Like, this is exactly my handwriting.
Are you Robert the doll?
Daniel Robert the doll. That's my middle name. So Robert fills out this thing, gets a stamp, probably a forever stamp because that's the best way to do it. Then Robert goes to the mailbox and throws this in there.
He gives it to his owner, you know.
So he has an assistant.
It's his owner, yeah.
Apology
not accepted. And he got that in like my brother-in-law was like, oh shit.
How did Robert the doll get his address?
So his dad here, let me read what he wrote. He said, he said, I told my dad you need to ask permission to photograph Robert the doll. He didn't listen and took a photo. Worried, I told him to write Robert an apology letter. Robert replied. Wait, what was your question?
I don't know.
Yeah.
My question was like, why is there a correspondence between a grown man and a doll?
Yeah, it's because of that.
Okay, all right, that checks out. I'm convinced.
Yeah, like this girl wrote, I took pictures, but I asked first. Yeah.
Hey, I just played a clip about the well to hell, so I guess I believe it.
Yeah, if you believe the well to hell, but you don't believe Robert the doll.
I think Robert the doll is down in the hole, down in the hole. That's really funny shit.
Wait, so is the hole still open?
Yes, it's still the biggest man-made hole on Earth, next to Heartthrob's mom.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
She's more stretched out than drilled, but it's like it's why? Oh, shit. Unfortunately, he edits this episode. He can cut that right out if he wants to. Yeah, I believe it's since 2019. As of 2019, it's still the biggest hole in the world.
You know what's weird is that I didn't know that Siberia was so close to Norway and Finland.
Yeah, Russia borders those places.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm not very good about.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
I thought that Norway was more. Because I've been there before years ago because we recorded over there. I didn't know I was so close to.
Norway's pretty cool. Norway's pretty beautiful with the fjords.
It was cool. We were in there in the wintertime.
It's tough there. Did you take the boat? That's to Finland. That little the cruise ship or the little boat to Finland.
No, it wasn't there. But we went to anyhow.
That's a great story you just told there. we went to so
I'm like, wait, was I in Norway?
What happened there? What happened there? Wow.
I was trying to remember, like, wait, was I in Norway?
Wow, good stuff.
Thanks.
Good stuff. Those drugs are cool. I think we've done enough, don't you think? I mean, we lit incense. We talked about hell.
Yeah.
We talked about Nickelodeon and
the actual hell.
Yeah.
And Diddy.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think we've done enough good work here for the day. Any closing remarks?
You know, I'd be scared if I was Diddy's neighbor.
Why?
He's calling him out on all that shit. Like,
but we don't know who the neighbor could be a badass motherfucker. You never know.
That's true.
He's got to have some kind of cash. Maybe he's a YouTuber or something. Who knows?
Yeah. Where does he live, I wonder? In LA.
I don't know. I mean, only a couple spots. I imagine you could have that kind of spread.
Yeah.
Should we go there? Want to check it out?
Yeah, let's go.
So we can find some stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Can we get your Fed on to bring some of the stuff he finds? We can talk about it. We can do a Patreon episode with the federal agent taking down Diddy or covering up for Diddy. Excuse me.
Yeah. I'll find.
I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. All right. We're done. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
I was gonna say too. The last time I was on, we talked about Kate Middleton. I didn't say much, but I feel badly that I feel bad. I think everybody should have left her alone.
Was there? Did someone take a turn?
I was saying that everybody needs to leave her alone, and it's not Easter yet. And she said that she was going to be out on Easter, and it wasn't even Easter yet. And then she came out and said she has cancer.
Oh.
And then still people are like, but does she? Like, is it real? And I'm just like, just leave her alone. Anyhow, but it was part of the.
Heidi's got a story to tell. She had a chance for an hour, but had to wait until Dan said goodbye to us all.
It's just the consistency and the knack that you have for this is just unbelievable. Like you prepare so little for this show. I carry the entire weight of the show on my shoulders. And then I'm tired. I'm spent from thinking so much and trying to keep us on our toes.
My long COVID.
And
but
then
I remembered, I was like, oh shit, I was going to say something because I was talking about Richard Simmons last week, remember?
And here's another thing, like whenever you get some kind of idea, it's always like something that we covered last week. It's like,
no, I was saying, no, because since then,
I'm so tired.
Since then, she came out and did this huge press conference after the fact. We talked about her, and she came out and said, I have cancer. And after the fact, I said, they need to leave her alone. Okay, I'm done.
We're almost done with the show.
So is she gonna be all right?
I think so, yeah.
Ah, great. There's that. That's wonderful. That's great. All right, guys. We'll be back next week. You guys are the best.
This is Lola, and I'm here to tell the world to stop being such pussies and listen to Rare Form Radio.